What's up? I'd like to introduce you to another episode of the Two Ninja Kickback. I'm Camo the Man, kicking it with my man Two Phone Tone. We're gonna get right into this hip hop shit, man. Tone, you had something on your mind that you wanted to come in with, so go ahead and tell us what's grinding your gears, bro.
Shit, the good old grinding gears segment. I love it. Let's get it. Man, I just want to say shout out to this man Tory Lanez for real, yo, for actually speaking about some real shit in the wake of all these protesting and riots that's been going on for real, you feel me?
Mm-hmm.
Shit like speaking out against niggas like Lil Wayne and T.I. and shit like that. Like niggas you would've, at least T.I. in my eyes, you feel me? Would at least had some type of understanding or passion about this shit. You feel me?
What happened with T.I.?
Well, apparently these niggas are speaking, talking about since like in the loot of all the rioting and shit like that, like, and a lot of like plundering and basically burning of these buildings and shit is fucking with their monies and like endorsements and shit like that. You feel me?
They directly
so
Jesus.
So like in the wake of this shit, you feel me? It's like it's basically like this nigga Tory Lanez, which is a Canadian nigga, not excluding niggas from Toronto from not experiencing fucking police brutality. You feel me? Because this shit is worldwide. But the whole thing of the fact,
itself only, it's pretty racist in Canada too.
You nigga, what? What? Oh my god! Ask my any of my Haitian brethren about Quebec. You feel me? Them niggas will let you know.
Nah,
motherfuckers is that's a whole different story, man. Shout out to Canada and the niggas out in Canada. You feel me? Them niggas, they know how we bleed, yo. They family too. You feel me?
No,
But
sure.
Nigga Tory was just saying, yo, like, how the fuck y'all niggas expect niggas to rock with y'all for real? You feel me? After all this shit, and then y'all actually just gonna say all this clown ass shit for real? Like, yo, niggas need to start at least being more humble towards the police, or niggas need to start taking these businesses into account, into effect when these businesses is basically the shit that's driving out the black fucking the black infrastructure that actually gets shit started. You feel me?
Yeah, what you mean by that? Like, you want to elaborate?
Or
like
just certain stores, like certain stores for real. Like I can remember, like for the Freddie Gray incident for our riot. You feel me? A lot of niggas was complaining that we was burning up CVS, what else, and a bunch of hair boutiques and shit like that. But at the end of the fucking day, yo, what niggas fail to realize is that money is not cycling into the community. That money does nothing to the fucking community. I wish niggas would have kept that fucking mentality going while after that shit was going on. But at the end of the day, yo, them Koreans, no disrespect to the Korean community and shit like that, yo, but them niggas don't care about us. You feel me?
Say, to touch on that's funny that you would say the CVS thing in our riot, because they actually realized, I don't know if you know, a while back that the police that got caught up in that whole thing with selling drugs and stuff, a lot of those drugs they were selling on the street were from that actual CVS, and it was broken that.
Which ironically
and stuff like that. To add to that,
ironically, niggas target that CVS specifically.
But
you feel me? It's shit like that. But then we have a synonymous history with the police in our community. You feel me? That the police steal drugs from the fucking dealers and sell the drugs to the other dealers' rivals and shit like that to get shit started between them niggas. We know shit like this happens. You feel me?
So you wanted to highlight Tory for actually being one of the rappers that spoke up on it, and because there's a lot of other rappers that gotta sit there and eat
it is a lot of rappers that speaking their
I'm
mind.
scared that I know I need a feature from him, or I'm working with him and stuff like that. It's on the whole other side of politics inside that.
Oh yeah. But for sure, yo, on some real shit, yo, like that's why I appreciate niggas like that. You feel me? Because it's niggas that go against the grain on niggas like that. You feel me? Niggas want to talk about how much Kanye a clown for talking about niggas wasn't slaves and shit like that. But yo, that's that nigga's fucking opinion. But when it comes to niggas actually dying, a life that you can't get back, you feel me? And you put in fucking money and just business over niggas and shit, like that's some inexcusable shit, yo. These niggas got all the money in the fucking world and you worrying about a check. But if this man was a father, that little girl or that little boy ain't getting that father back. You feel me? It's sad shit like that.
That is sad and stuff like that. But no, these companies don't care, and they shown that. So why are people surprised and stuff like that?
Pretty much. But it's shocking for me. Lil Wayne, I'm not really shocked about. Like, this nigga didn't even know what the fuck Black Lives Matter was when this shit was popping off. You feel me?
But why do people get mad at celebrities for isolating themselves and just focusing
We
on
look
what
to
they do.
them as
Their life is
heroes.
different. Why though? Why are you looking at another person as a hero or anything other than a person?
Sometimes we look to them as heroes, yo, because a
Yeah,
lot
you
of
have a
our
platform and
supposed
stuff like
heroes
that, but your
disappointed
heroes should
us,
be
yo.
directly in your family, like people that you see and you can operate with and talk to. You might never in your life
Unfortunately,
have a
a
conversation with
lot of
Lil
people
Wayne.
family members suck, yo.
Well, apparently so does Lil Wayne. Like,
Gang.
you know what I mean? Like, but Lil Wayne, I mean, like, but that's just his opinion and stuff like that. That's just how he feels. You can't. I understand Tory saying like, "Yo, it's a different type of energy right now," and it's true that people are dying and stuff like that. But like, so
Yeah, it's a
what does he want directly
generational effect.
Lil Wayne to do? What could Lil Wayne have done? Said, "Hey man, stop." He could have just shut the fuck up. That's true. He could have said nothing at all.
You feel me? Like that's
Like
the whole
that's
thing.
always an
If you
option
going
too.
against the movement, yo, if
Yeah,
you
that's
feel like
always an
something against the
option,
movement,
especially
then
if you
just shut the fuck up.
if like but I feel like maybe he felt like he needed to utilize his platform to tell these kids not to do that or something like that at the same time. It might not have been a company thing or nothing like that. He could have just felt like that in his heart of hearts. Like, man, look, y'all destroying these people's businesses and stuff like that, stuff that people work for. Like if
But the
like
thing of
I
it
don't
is,
know
yo,
if you've
when
seen the
these
story
niggas
on
start saying we
Instagram,
need to blame ourselves for all this shit going on, and the whole
but
thing
but
of
let
it
me
is,
stop you for
yo,
a second.
we even
It's
getting
a
fucked
it's a
with the
girl on
police.
Instagram also. To get back to what you're saying, like, yeah, he could have been a father and everything like that. So this chick, she sells like makeup and hair and high end accessories and stuff. This is a black owned business. She created this in Atlanta. They cleared her whole shop out and broke all her windows and stuff like that. Like, how is she not part of the movement? And how, like, why is she getting hit? Why aren't they more organized on what they're doing?
See, that's the thing. Hey, it's the same thing inside Minnesota. A black-owned business family was out there with that shit armed to the fucking teeth, protected.
So you got to be armed to the teeth to protect yourself against your own people. And we getting off hip hop a little bit, oddly enough, because we
Oh my
kind of
bad,
stumbled into a
my mic went
conversation.
out right there. But sometimes yeah, sometimes yeah, you probably have to in situations like that. I can speak as a business owner, even though we don't have no storefront. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
I can at least speak on that type of sense. Like if you seen The Purge and you seen how that black deli owner was worried about his business, you feel me? Doing something like the annual purge, a lot of niggas is just going home. But this nigga, he put his whole life into that business. You
Mm-hmm.
have to actually defend your shit. You have to have the resources or the means to defend your shit. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
But look at how everybody is all for the purge. You feel me? Nigga, a lot of people fuck with this movie, even though this movie is one of the most
Fictional things.
demonizing shits ever, yo. Fictional but demonizing shits ever, yo. You feel me?
Mm.
Pure fucking pandemonium and chaos. You can kill whoever the fuck you want in the span of 24 hours. Niggas look at that shit as fine for real. When it comes to looting and just completely riding and going ape shit. But when it comes to real life and niggas is actually doing this shit for a noble cause, it's just looked at sideways. It dawns on me something fierce,
because
yo.
because there's so many mixed messages, and I feel like we don't have a sturdy leader and a voice to kind of command the troops. So it's like everybody for themselves a little bit. Like, yeah, it's
Gang.
protesters, but then it's we can't deny that it's not niggas out there just trying to come up on the TV.
Oh
Like,
yeah, for sure.
we can't do that. Like, it is people
For
out there
sure.
that's trying to capitalize on the situation, and what's going on. I don't blame niggas, so I'm not judging nobody for being out there trying to get it. I understand that niggas is losing their jobs and all this other stuff, and that might have been a blessing. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, for
Like,
sure, for
look at that like a
sure.
blessing for real.
But that's the
But
thing, yo. I can't really judge everybody that's in a whole looting process. You feel me? Because in a sense, like you said, a nigga that actually probably just was involved in the looting probably did come up on some shit that actually
right.
feed his family for the night.
So what I think some of these people are saying is like, if there's no organization, we should have something that's like, okay, look, somebody take, like, if you're a black business owner, spray paint a red B on you so niggas know to leave your shit alone, and that should be just a
Pretty
known thing
much.
amongst the community. But we don't even
Pretty
have that
much.
voice.
We
You
need
see
to
what I'm
spread a
saying?
message like that.
Because
Niggas, but that's
you might not have ever been in this store in your life,
see, but
so you
that's the
don't know it's a
most
black
but that's
owned
the shit
business.
that affects me about T.I. the most because as T.I. speaking as a black business owner and as T.I. having a platform, this nigga would rather put out some corny shit telling niggas, yo, don't spend a fucking dime on July the 7th versus some actual shit. You feel me? Some actual shit.
Well,
We
that
know niggas is gonna spend money around that time regardless. Niggas don't practice June 14th. I
listen,
mean
but
Juneteenth,
listen,
but niggas practice fucking 4th of
that
July and
has
shit
to
like that.
also be steps in it though, yo. Like, we have to know how to wave that dollar sign too. Like we got to know how to wield that too. So if
Niggas
a
gotta
nigga say
control how to wave our votes before we wave that
that,
dollar.
all
sign,
of it,
bro.
yo, all of it, yo. But like we tried that back then when a nigga said the 3-month hike on Gucci and shit like that to show these niggas where they came, and we got a little leeway in that situation. But
See, the thing of it is, Joe, that 3 month hike, that was some bullshit. Because the thing of it is,
how it was a start.
that type of disrespect is a lifetime. If we want to, if and that's what I mean, yo. Like shit like that, yo. Like
How can you be
it just
organized
shows
like that? You
how
can't tell
these
somebody they're not
motherfuckers
fucking
really
with
don't
something
give a
for a
fuck about us,
lifetime,
bro.
yo.
Shit like
We
that
couldn't even get through
is
the
a
3 months
lifetime
though.
of disrespect.
Well, we couldn't even get through the 3 months.
Exactly. Because it just shows how weak niggas is. It was like back into
So
our
don't you think
conversation
that's something that
before,
we
though.
should practice though, like to get better at it? If we've never done it before, how do we know how people are going to question? Like, and it was a wide thing amongst the community, and it became a conversation. That's stuff we need to have inside of the community conversations, right?
See, but the thing of it is, yo, we got too many niggas that play that accept too much fuck shit. And that's the thing. Like you said, we worship celebrities at this standpoint is just they're our heroes. You feel me? Just because the reason why Floyd Mayweather can say some shit like,
Oh, I'm
regardless of what
fucking with
Gucci
Gucci
put
and all
out,
this other shit. Like,
yeah,
yeah, I
you
remember.
feel
Yeah,
me?
you
And
gonna have
then you
them.
got a young man that's out here in the gym for real training to be the next fucking Floyd, and Floyd is this nigga idol. And now here he is sitting with the idea, you know what, yo, fuck that shit. Gucci ain't offend me. Gucci ain't do that shit. But yeah, here's Gucci right here, clearly putting out some shit like that. You feel me?
Yeah.
You wearing some shit called the coolest monkey in the fucking jungle type shit.
So why are the celebrities celebrated so much amongst us? Because it's like they only let a few through the gate, and once they make it, it's like, oh, he out, he made it. Is that what it is? Like how? You know what I mean? Like I'm sure we all worship celebrities and we look at them, but as you grow older and stuff like that, you got to look at it and separate it. Like, oh, this motherfucker heart beat the same way as me. I put my pants on the same way as this motherfucker. There's no
See, it's
difference.
people. See, I don't know, yo. I guess it's people that don't really see celebrities as people.
But then you want these people who came from the same environments, aren't really as stable as you are, or anybody, to be that social justice warrior. They might not understand it fully or care enough to understand
See,
it. It
but
doesn't
that's the
directly
thing.
affect
When
their
you
life.
come off as a nigga like T.I. though, it's almost in a way of snitching. You feel me? Just like how street niggas
Okay.
try to classify snitching. You feel me?
Yeah. I think we was talking
Now,
about the Freddie Gibbs situation. You want to
yeah,
fill the listeners in with that one?
yeah, we
'Cause
can.
that's
we
a great
can.
way to. Yeah, it's a great
It's
segue.
a
Go
good
ahead.
it's a good correlation with that shit. Street niggas that do street shit. Freddie, for listeners who don't know, Freddie Gibbs had some words about Gunner and shit like that being on Street Justice Warriors. Is it Street Justice, the TV show?
Don't get me the line, and I'm fucking faded. We
I
just
believe
talking.
it's Street Justice.
Listen,
Don't
listen,
quote
listen.
me on this
Let's
shit.
let's go ahead and make the disclaimer. Like
Allegedly.
you feel me? Allegedly, all of that stuff. We ain't trying to open no cases. We ain't trying to indict nobody. None of that shit. We just speaking on the
But,
subject, and we high.
I mean,
so.
but shit, this is some shit that has
It's
been in
public
the talks for
information,
quite a
but you
minute.
know, you can't explain certain shit to dumb niggas. Like, yo, you can go look this shit up, B. It ain't niggas ain't.
That is
You know
true.
what I mean?
That
So
is
we
true.
got to put that out there for niggas. So
But
yeah,
apparently,
it is a
this nigga
video
Freddie
out,
Gibbs
a video
had
of.
some
You know what I
words.
mean?
Yeah, he had some words about Gunna on this shit in this whole situation about snitching and the whole Tekashi 6ix9ine shit, and basically how I guess niggas from Gary, Indiana carry it, and I guess for a lot of other niggas too as well, as what Gunna did classifies as snitching. You feel me? When he was just trying to clear his cousin's name.
You know
Now,
what's good about
oh, no,
everything?
go ahead.
And that's not good, but the 6ix9ine shit is really starting to have other conversations about other things, yo. Like just the fact of like now we're getting an idea of like the snitching politics and how that goes and shit like that. Like, cause
The contradictions and everything.
all of it, because me and you were talking a couple days ago also about the Adi Boom shit, and this will tie into that too. So like the Adi Boom situation where he had did something at a young age and stuff like that, and this is snitching. I feel like too, where it's like the Adi Boom situation where two dudes entered a location, you know, possession firearms, and they were going in to do what they were going to do. It was a third dude involved, you know, it was a 3-man weave. So he was the one who set it up. Now, once those two got booked, he gave up the other dude that was outside that didn't get caught. I feel like that is the pure definition of snitching. If the dude ain't have nothing, he was away with his scot free. That's like hard. Like, yo, you ratted, yo. Like, end of discussion, yo. Like, this man was off scot free.
Now, me not being a street nigga, in
Me
my
neither. Me
eyes,
neither.
that would definitely constitutes is snitching.
I would see so too. Now with the situation, oh man, so many different situations. Okay, go into
It
the
is,
Freddie
yo.
Gibbs situation. Go ahead, go.
But like, yeah, going to the Freddie Gibbs situation, talking about Gunna and shit, and this man DJ Academics was actually calling out Freddie Gibbs for sneak dissing Gunna, and giving DJ Academics relationships with niggas that you feel me that snitches on a regular, such as you feel me Takashi 6ix9ine, who else? Troy Ave and all these other niggas to be afloat for real. You feel me? It's
I'm not
just
gonna throw. I'm not gonna throw Ack out there. He's a media
I'm not
personality,
gonna
so
throw him out there like that
he
too,
just a
but
moderator, yo. Like I can't. He just
he's the
moderating,
moderator.
and you know what I mean.
I can't really say that because he really did like say that him and 6ix9ine were friends.
Okay, but I fuck
That's
with
his
Ack,
man.
but
The
I
nigga
fuck with
flew him
Ack,
out
but
to
I
the
think he might have
Dominican
been looking
Republic.
at it like
Ain't no nigga gonna fly you out to the Dominican Republic, my nigga. Not trying to hate on Ack or nothing like that, but ain't no nigga gonna fly you out to the Dominican Republic, Leo.
yeah, unless y'all really tight like that. You right.
You feel
Yeah,
me?
you right. All right, you right. All right, you right. Especially if y'all just talking like, hey, that's my guy over line, that's what online or some shit like that. You feel me?
You feel me?
You fly a nigga to your location. He had him with his chain on. I'm playing it in my head. It does seem like these niggas were friends. So you right.
He the first nigga he hit up when he got out of jail, my nigga.
He got the scoop.
Think about that.
He did get the skinny. You right.
Think about that.
You definitely right. He definitely caught the little first day home shit. But
Mm-hmm.
he does he weaves that line a little crazy, yo, because like it's like you can't be involved and not involved, yo, because he is kind of involved with certain shit because he wants to be kind of a celebrity too, and he's earning it. But it's like with that shit, you kind of get swirled up and shit, and act openly, publicly says like I'm not the one because I'm gonna spill the beans on everything and all that shit. So that's a dangerous game to play. Like how do you like that's another form of like a snitch or whatever, or a person like that that's like yo look
A
yo,
nigga that can just drop shit on you at
like the corporate type dude that's like yo listen at a drop of a hat when all else
that's
fails,
basically
I'm
the
going up
nigga
the
at your
ladder.
job that can really get you fired, yo.
The work snitch. You feel me? Hey man, look, y'all making it hard for me to work, so I gotta go ahead and tell the boss to fire y'all, basically. This ain't my company, I ain't got nothing to do with it. So Freddie Gibbs' beef with Gunna, has it escalated? Cause
Not though I know
people
I
will
only
look
know
at it
Gunna.
like, man, look, that's Gunna's cousin, yo. Like you got like come on, that's family. He just was trying to say his witness, and at
But
the
the
time
thing
was
of it
Gunna in the
is, though-
streets or whatever. Like you know what I mean? Like he could have been a citizen at the time.
See, but that's the thing, yo. I don't know personally, yo, but from what I know, period, or from what I heard of the
Is
clip,
Gunna
and
a
from
street
what
nigga?
I'm hearing from niggas, see, I think Gunna is. Gunna does carry himself in
I
some
don't
type
see.
of
I'm not
bravado
like
and ways like that. I don't really
I'm
pay
not the
attention to the
huge. But
nigga.
listen, you could be a civilian and not a bitch. Like let's not
That is
play
true.
games. Like I mean, he could be
Shit. Look at
a
Ice
nigga
Cube.
that
Ice
handled
Cube
his
was a
business and
civilian.
shit.
You feel me?
Yeah, like I mean, but I look a little more into that. But if Freddie Gibbs is saying that, maybe Freddie Gibbs got like some other information that niggas don't know about or some shit. I don't know. Niggas might talk to niggas.
Possibly.
I don't know Gunna enough to say like if Gunna plays in those lanes and shit like that, then yeah, he probably.
But I'm just saying, we seen how niggas handle snitches of court. You feel me? R.P. to the great Nipsey Hussle. You feel me? Nigga said, yo, if you're a rat, you can't be around me. Where your paperwork at? You feel me? Your paperwork, you shiesty for real. Like it's just that's all it is.
And that's the thing about the Adi Boom situation. Like I'll fill the listeners in. So pretty much Adi Boom is a URL battle rapper, or no, I don't think he performs in URL. He's a battle rapper. I won't give URL the plug, but so Adi came home from after doing a few years or whatever, and his first battle back was with another battle rapper named Big K, and Big K showed up to the battle and he had paperwork and everything proving that Adi was a snitch. And they called him, you guys stop laughing because you gonna make me laugh. I'm trying to be serious, yo.
I'm sorry, yo.
So he showed up to the battle with the nigga paperwork in hand and was like, yeah, yo, this nigga's a fraud. He's a snitch. He was like, take one, pass it down. He was handing it out and all this other shit. A lot of battle rappers was weighing in the situation was like, yo, if Adi really not a snitch and he know that type of environment right there, he should have popped on him. So like, if you really not a snitch and the nigga really jacking some shit like that in front of this crowd and he really ruining your Adi, what do you do in that situation, Tone? Would you pop? Would you try to defend it right there? Because Adi took it and he tried to finish the battle, yo.
You
And
either
and it
see
got
if you would
shaky.
have
Hold, give me
took
one
that
second. It
shit and
got
tried to
shaky.
finish the battle, you had to come out with some hard shit to you feel me to either defend that shit or
It
to
was over,
rebuttal
yo.
that shit. You
It
feel
was
me?
over, yo. It's nothing you could do. It was nothing you could literally do in that situation, yo. Like, cause niggas not hearing you.
See,
You
and that's
trying to
the
rap
thing,
and niggas is
like
reading the
just
paperwork.
depending on the weight, right? That's what I'm saying. When you look at the paperwork itself and shit, and you
And
look at the dates, it's kind of off.
but yo, you hear the nigga talking like he's trying to rap. You hear niggas in the back like, damn, yo. Like you hear the crowd reading the papers and shit. So you sitting there like, and he's still trying to rap. He gauging the room and all types. It's a real nasty battle, yo. You gonna
Yeah,
cut it off after the first round. So it's
yeah,
like you should have just popped on him. Cause now Adi's saying like, listen, man, I ain't no snitch. Don't worry about that paperwork. I'm gonna bring you guys some other paperwork and all this other stuff. And it's like he really needs to clear his name, but he's saying he can't clear it right now because the whole COVID and everything shut down and all this stuff.
nigga, that's bullshit. If they got paperwork on that type of case, I'm sorry, not speaking on that type of shit, but I know if you got paperwork on your shit already, you feel me, and you got some other shit detailing about that
See, that's
paperwork is
informing
being
me because
false.
I don't be knowing shit about the paperwork situations and shit. So this is kind of like eye opening to me and stuff like that, where it's like
I'm gonna just say this:
if you come home
allegedly,
in that situation, the first thing I would do if I was him and I know that might be the situation, I'd get that. Like I wouldn't waste no time, especially the people he operate with. You see what I'm saying?
that's
I
what I'm
wouldn't
saying.
waste
You
no
got at
time
least get
getting that.
the homies that was involved, at least show their type of their paperwork or
But look,
background
the
or
crazy
something.
thing is he drug clips into it.
Charlie,
Yeah, my bad. I'm gonna have to cut that. But yeah, now he drug Clips into the whole situation. Like he did a little freestyle or whatever. He called Clips and stuff, and Clips was kind of he said he was driving or whatever, and he asked him, he was like, "Hey man, I got this song I'm gonna drop a freestyle," and I kind of mentioned your name. Is that all right? But Clips said it was like through a little voice note, so he didn't listen to it or whatever. He was driving. He said he didn't listen to the whole song. He played some of it. So he was like, "Oh man, yeah, it sound good." And then when he listened to it later, he was like, "Listen, man, I don't think you should put that out. I don't think you should mention anybody. I think you should
yeah,
focus on yourself." And but it was like too late. He was like, "All right, put it out." So now you got Clips tied all up in your mess now, and Clips like, "Well, you know what I mean? Adi was my little man, so I give him the benefit of the doubt, and I wait to see the paperwork. I give him a little bit of time before I decide how I'm gonna operate with y'all."
yeah. I mean, but given the certain history that surrounded Clips too, you feel me, that plagued him in his career a little
I ain't
bit.
mean Clips, my bad. I mean Goods, my bad.
Okay, goods. Okay.
My damn, I said Clips this whole time. I definitely mean Clips. I definitely meant Goods. But yeah, Clips. What happened with Clips?
Oh no, I thought that's what you meant for real. Because I remember it was a few years ago. Niggas kept mentioning some snitching shit about like the nigga
Oh, his
father or some shit
pops. Yeah,
like
yeah,
that.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
But okay, so even if that'll bring up that situation because I think T Rex took that angle about the pop shit. Didn't Lux try that same angle?
I believe so.
So those two both tried that angle, and nothing came really out of it. This Adi angle that Big K did, I thought it was gonna like even watching it, you like, oh, I've seen this before. Like literally, you've seen it before. But let's look at the fallout between all of that shit. Like this nigga is like niggas is canceling battles with him. They don't want nothing to do with him. They don't want him at the
That
venues
type of
because he might
stab,
be a
yo,
liability.
it's
But it's
it's
like, how come that didn't go like that same situation? I guess because also that's not Charlie Clips. That's his dad or whatever. So that wouldn't really affect him. There's
he's his
nothing you can
own
do
man.
about your father. You know what I mean? Yeah, he totally away from that. But more people would have tried that angle. It kind of stopped after that, and I think somebody even tried to pass out paperwork, but it might have been fake. So it's like, you know what I mean? Like this was actual. Like you literally can pull this link up, going because it's all public information. That's another thing that niggas need to realize. And that's why I said that should have been one of the first things he did. Because if you're supposed to be doing a certain amount of years and you home way quicker, the first thing, hey yo, what you doing home? You know what I mean? That's the first question you gonna get.
You
So it's
only
like,
served 5, nigga. I thought she was doing 19.
you feel me? That's like that looks fishy off the rip. And you got to sit there like, nah, man. How do you? What do you explain about that? How do you say, oh, nah? And even like, even the paperwork.
See niggas like that, yo, you can't even let niggas know you came home. You gotta relocate.
Not if you. Maybe he didn't feel like he snitched because he like if you snitching and you gonna come back to battle rap, like that's your last destination you need to be, yo. And the sick part about it is he had a face off on Jay Black's channel, Champion, and Big K was dropping all types of hints about him being a snitch. It's the most cryptic shit you can ever watch, yo. He's literally telling him everything he's gonna say in the battle.
That's some cringy shit.
It's literally a first round knockout, yo. Like it's amazing. I'm like, damn, yo. It was too strategic, yo. Like some real hip hop shit to set up everything, yo.
I mean, but that kind of just. Damn, yo, you just put me in a whole. Remember, like back in like Summer Madness and shit like that. Yeah. It just threw that to me for real, like all that type of shit.
Battle rap mattered and shit, right?
Yeah, yo.
It's a whole conversation. It's so fucked up that niggas can't get no battles going right now because it's just like, you know what I mean? It's like it's nothing. Nobody's doing anything. But when stuff starts to slowly open back up, hopefully we can get some good stuff.
I tried to watch DNA
the quarantine joints, or you talking about?
Not DNA. My man, shit. Fuck. Don't tell me I forgot this nigga name. I hit the blood. Great Street homie with the spawn mask.
Daylight.
Daylight, yes, my nigga Daylight. I was watching Daylight battle on Instagram against a nigga, and as much as I'm a fan of this shit, yo, I can't listen to that shit over Instagram, yo. I need that face to face in the action, my nigga.
I need the stage.
Y'all niggas need to put gas mask on with a mic inside that bitch to actually rap, my nigga. I need that,
pass
yo.
Out on stage, yo. I don't think niggas need checks that much. I know a lot of fallout has been happening with like certain leagues and shit like that. It's getting a little tight, but I don't know, these quarantine battles just ain't hitting on nothing. I mean, like I watched a few of them, but I'm just like, nah, it's not the same. Like, I'll pass. I'll wait. Hopefully they come back with some real good content though, like some real heavy hitters or some stuff. I know they got Lux and
we need a battle of the Titans. We need Smack to set up a battle of the Titans when this shit.
I feel like that's it. The Lux and Sue Surfer do it. That'll get niggas moving. Like
I'm talking about like the whole fucking card as far as
you need the whole Titans. Card electric.
Okay. Yeah, you feel me?
Who else would you throw in that card? Like what would be like the next battle after that one? Like what's another great battle?
At the Lux and who else?
Lux and Surf.
At the Lux and Surf, I put Rock and Tape. Yeah, I put Rock and K-Shine.
They already went though, and that shit was.
I put it up again.
I put third it up round again. 3 times.
Mm-hmm. Niggas need a third.
I
put
so.
that third
K-Shine,
up.
Man.
DNA versus Goods. I would love to see that.
See, they friends, but I would.
They are, but yo, I would love to see that.
That's a bit of a style clash. But I can see that. That'd be a good battle. I wouldn't mind seeing Clips and Goods on that card. Like I definitely want to see that somewhere on there. That'd be good too. I know Clips and DNA would play around too much, but I feel like you put it right back in front of Clips and Goods, you might get some other shit.
Mm-hmm. I need I ain't gonna lie, I need T-Rex and Cassidy to battle.
T-Rex and Cassidy, yo. The battle
I need T-Rex and Cassidy.
You want to see that?
Yeah.
I wouldn't make it through that one, yo. I ain't even gonna lie to you. I'm clicking off. See who's gonna nod out first. Rex
or Cassidy, or Arsenal Cassidy too.
Nah, see that was treacherous, yo. Oh man, I hope that check was worth it to sit up there and take that, yo.
Oh my God, Arsenal, yo, man! Shouts out to that nigga Arsenal, yo. I still watch that shit to this day, nigga.
Disrespectful, yo.
Yes,
crazy, yo. I'm surprised niggas ain't punch him in the face yet, yo. That nigga Arsenal, like he could fight. That's why, yo.
What the fuck is this nigga saying, man? The fuck is this nigga saying, yo?
Yeah, Cassie. I definitely want to see no Cassie and T-Rex. T-Rex gonna give you a whole 2 mixtapes, yo. Like T-Rex.
That's why I want to see it.
Did you see?
I feel like T-Rex and Cassidy might actually be the only 2 niggas that can give each other a run for their money and actually.
I would only respect it if Cassidy.
It's not gonna
Rex
be a one-handed
mixtape
fist
bars,
fight, yo.
Like Cassidy gotta
That's why
give
I'm
him
saying,
mixtape
yo, I
bars,
feel
yo.
like it won't be a one-handed fist fight.
It's gonna be a one-handed fist fight because I still got T-Rex mixtape destroying Cassidy's, yo. Cassidy's doo-doo, yo. He's the
Hell no,
worst, yo.
Cassidy gonna play his homemade beats at Don DeMarco,
I hope
mixing them
not, yo. He's
bitches.
gonna clear the crowd out, yo. This nigga T-Rex just came under fire, yo. He did a quarantine battle and gave niggas another mixtape, yo.
Oh
Niggas sitting there
wow.
like, he like T-Rex, yo. You gotta get that together, yo. Like he fucking his legend status up, yo. Like he's really fucking his legend status up. Not
He
to take
probably
nothing
at the
away from
point where
him, but
he can't actually. I
like he
don't
gonna
know. See,
like people gonna stop
but that's
booking
the
him, yo.
weird
Pretty
thing though,
soon.
yo. Battle rappers can't really translate over good when it comes to music.
Hell no, I can't say that because I like Surf Project and I like Lux
Oh
Project
yeah, of
recently,
course, but
and
like
John the Don shit
that's
was
only
cool.
like a rare
Tay Rock
few.
got a couple. So we got to take that stigmatism off, yo. Like I feel like when surf pop is gonna be, you gotta erase that stigmatism, yo. Don't put those
Oh
battle
yeah, of
rappers in
course.
the box. Let
But
them
I'm just
brothers be
saying, but
creative
like
and free.
it's only a rare select few that can really shine.
Yeah,
These niggas have lyrical capability, so it puts them on that plateau. But when you
lyrical
have certain,
capability don't mean you can make a song though, yo.
well, yeah, of course, you actually know how to ride the beat and all types of other shit. But like, all I'm saying is just like these niggas was just proven they could probably be multifaceted. Now, unfortunately, we do got some examples. Like, shouts out to my man's Nick Cannon, you feel me? But like the Nick Cannon
Yeah,
this track against Eminem,
that was
when
weird.
it's time to fucking shine, you feel me? We get
Yeah,
shit like that.
nah, you right. You absolutely right. I see. I can't even say shit because you're 100% right. I haven't listened to that song since I listened to it, yo. I was like, this ain't it, yo. This. I'm sorry. I clicked on it like, yo. Okay, niggas
This shit about to
representing.
go
Yeah,
in.
you got. You know what I mean? You going against a dragon, yo. Cut this
My
nigga head
nigga,
off, yo.
I was still paused at the end for 5 minutes, just
I was
thinking,
like,
yo,
why
what
did
the
they do
fuck
that,
did I
yo?
listen to?
I was like, why they do that, yo? Oh my god, I hope this nigga don't respond, yo. I'm like, yo, why you rapping like this, yo? Why is niggas rapping like this on this track to Eminem, yo?
It sounded like a Legend of Zelda startup for a
Like, yo,
beat,
you
yo.
like Nick set y'all up to get barbecued, yo.
I hate that shit, yo.
I fucking the wildest shit I ever discovered was the first bar that he gave to this nigga on that whole Fat Joe joint, yo. When he said, I think he said I cut my own balls off before I gave him to eunuch or some shit like that. Or Mariah probably cut your balls off, but a eunuch is a castrated man, yo. Like
Yeah,
I'm like, all right, yo, you talking to a fucking a alien? You need to leave that nigga alone, yo. Shout out to that nigga. You're about to
for
get a
sure,
word you've never heard and similes and flips and all that other shit. Like,
for
I
sure.
really wanted battle rap to shine in that moment right there. If they'd did what they were supposed to do, they probably could have drug Eminem in the ring. 'Cause it's
I
like
feel
at
like,
that point
yo,
you'd have been like, nah, yo, we gotta set this up, yo. That was good. Especially if you came back and y'all won again and stuff like that and they really got a buzz going. And I think that was around the time everybody was dissing each other too.
yeah,
So it was
and
like a
this was
perfect
way
time.
before the quarantine shit too. You feel me? That would have been perfect.
Yeah, hopefully they don't get drug into some shit. You know Eminem's a fucking petty person, so he might just have bars for these niggas forever. Like he might
Oh
just
yeah,
be chilling me,
the nigga
drop a
admits
Charlie
that he
Clips
just
bar or
sits
some
in the
shit on
damn
you.
room in his studio and just come up with different fucking rhymes and
I don't know
similes for like 3 words a day.
how arguably one of the top greatest the top greatest artists rap and lyrical ability wise got into one of the battles with one of the worst lyrical song makers of our generation, yo. Like I fuck with Nick Cannon, but like his song prowess is doo doo, yo. Like I'm not gonna say a lot to you, yo. On an individual
It's all
rapping
because
effort, it
Mariah,
ain't him, yo.
yo.
Now don't get me wrong, Nick got hits, but
I'm a J
rapping
for no-
abilities and stuff like that, it ain't there, yo. I've tried to listen to several Nick Cannon. Oh yeah, just a
I ain't gonna lie,
hardcore
yo.
track.
In 2020, yo, I can listen to Gigolo. That's my shit.
I ain't. But look, the crazy shit is Nick Cannon a real nigga too, yo. Like that's the
Oh, yeah, for
crazy shit
sure.
about shit. Nick Cannon's a real stand up individual, and he was in the streets, yo. Niggas don't know Nick Cannon used to play them streets, yo. But he don't
My man from
even
San
showcase
Diego,
that
dog.
shit, yo.
Ain't shit sweet in San
You
Diego.
feel me? Like Nick Cannon is of that too, so don't get it twisted. But like that man fighting lupus and to shout out this brother because we was talking about the whole shit earlier. He is one of the people that's out there on the front lines protesting and shit like that
Oh yeah,
too.
for sure.
You know what I
For
mean?
sure.
He ain't just letting his mouth talk, nigga. I also think, I don't know how true it is, but I seen a tweet from another artist. We won't name this dickhead here, but they allegedly was like, all your favorite rappers, and had a picture of Cole and Kendrick. Something saying, oh, your favorite rappers ain't tweet a word out about nothing yet. Like,
Oh
yo,
yeah, man.
like,
Man, Cole out there in Fayetteville
and this is from
right
another
fucking
rapper
now.
artist, yo. So I don't know what's going on with people like just deciding to just jump out there on other people
I
and stuff.
mean, why you got dickheads like Trippie Redd and all these other niggas trying to fucking box each other and shit. You feel me?
I had no idea about that. I guess you bringing me the Trippie Red news.
Well, yeah, I'll be a Trippie Redd correspondent right
And
now.
shouts out to Cole. We got now you know what? Go get into your Trippie Red bullshit. Then we'll get into Cole because you know what I mean. I fucks with Cole and we don't want to muddy.
Oh yeah,
his
for sure,
segment
for
up.
sure,
Go
for
ahead.
sure.
What Trippie Red
But
up to?
with this whole Trippie Redd shit, this nigga, what's the nigga name the
You
nigga name
talking
that
to the wrong
sings
nigga. I fucks with
Roxanne?
Trippie too, yo. He sing what?
It's the nigga that sings Roxanne. What's your name? Is it EXO
Roxanne.
something? Some
I have
shit.
no idea. Don't even get that man that shine if he ain't making to that point yet.
Well,
Is he a
basically,
known
anyway.
artist?
Yeah, he's a known artist, and that little nigga's pretty cool for real. I ain't gonna lie, but
Oh
like,
well, sorry guy.
it's just stupid shit like this for real. Like, in the wake of all this serious shit going on for real, you feel me? You got niggas calling out Jake Paul, other rappers. What's this other nigga named KSI and all these niggas? Um, and a whole bunch of other rappers and shit just to fucking box in the nigga backyard for 10 fucking bands and shit like that. You feel me? But what I find funny in the whole situation, this nigga 6ix9ine is funny bringing up the whole snitching shit. Cause this nigga 6ix9ine wanted to be a part of this shit. You feel me? He wanted to commentate with this nigga academics, and this nigga Trippie Redd caught an attitude and called the whole shit off.
Well, I mean, it's nothing you can do about that. Like, just because something means something to you, don't mean it has to mean something to other people, even if it does affect them. Don't ever forget that, listeners. So as
Yeah,
much
for sure, for
as
sure.
passionate as you can be about something, don't ever put your passion in somebody else or feel astray for your passion from that shit because somebody don't think the way you do or something like that. Because that shit will dim your light. Fuck that shit. Like, don't even worry about that shit. Like, because then you'll get wrapped up and tell like, well, why does this person? Because you could do this, and they'll bring you down to their level and try to beat you with stupidity. Getting to my man Cole, who's also another frontline soldier on out here on the field and stuff like that. Tone, go ahead, give my man his flowers, yo.
Oh yeah, my man Cole. Shouts out to Cole. You feel me? Fayetteville's own. You feel me?
Hell yeah. I wish we had some
On
claps.
some
Matter of
real
fact,
shit.
we generic. Yeah, we gonna
Yeah,
clap
we
for
gonna
Cole. We
clap
out
for
here,
this
man.
nigga.
Yeah.
Fuck that shit.
And
You
Nick
feel me?
Cannon.
Shouts
Fuck
out
yeah,
to
Nick
my
Cannon.
brethren.
Hell yeah. And I'm gonna smoke the rest of this blunt on behalf of my man J. Cole out there.
I'm about to spark this one right now. But
So,
and it,
Mister, whoever you were, you will rename. You will
nameless,
remain
you
nameless. There
dickhead.
you go, dickhead. Your favorite rapper is out there, and he is fucking on the front line and showing, using his voice and getting more media coverage on peaceful protests and stuff like that. You bitch.
Mm-hmm.
So
And
fuck
not
you.
only that, the land of Fayetteville is also where this man George Floyd was from. You feel me? He was born there. That's his birthland and shit like that. So definitely, it's a definitely like a powerful moment for a lot of us to actually come together inside these type of terms, inside these
And
type
I'll
of
say this:
circumstances. You feel me?
we don't own anything, so don't believe the spin. Do your own research. There's been a lot of peaceful protests and people gathering around and showing unity and stuff like that. A story just came out not too long ago about a black person directing a bunch of white people to instruct the police to move out their way so they can finish marching and doing what they need to do. That's communication. That's locking arms. That's coming together. And that's what we need
Not
to do in
only
these
that,
times.
a lot of information is coming out that white supremacist cells are out here actually trying to provoke young black people to actually start rioting.
Yeah, cool.
Motherfuckers handing out kids money and all types
All
of shit to
types
do
of
this
shit.
shit.
It's nasty.
One white dude that just got arrested for shooting niggas with bow and arrows on some Game of Thrones shit.
Nasty.
You feel me? It's shit like that, yo. So don't believe the hype.
Nasty. Do your own research. You got your phone in your pocket right there, and just try to connect. If you are going to do that, try to get your people together. Y'all kids, y'all ain't doing nothing. I won't
And
say
for all
y'all
white
kids, but
listeners, yo, use
just
your
inform
privilege.
yourself.
Use your privilege and combat this shit, my nigga. If you silent, yo, when you listen to hip hop, yo, you a part of the fucking problem. That's how I feel.
And that's going to end our hip hop segment. We appreciate you here on the 2 Ninja Kickback.
Yes, sir.
Don't forget to check out the Afterthoughts this weekend and everything that's coming out. And we hope you guys appreciate the hip hop segment. It was very informative, Tone. I appreciate you guys. I appreciate you, man. I'll give you your flowers here.
Shit, I appreciate you too, my brother. You feel me?
Already.